Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are on location at the J&K Security Solutions Model Smart Home. I'm excited because we're going to be talking home security with them a little bit later in the show.
I am too. We're going to learn a little bit about how easy it is, I think.
It is pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have ever wondered how the mind and body are truly connected, then you should look no further than Jessica Schultz from BeYOUtiful Minds and Fitness. Jessica, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
First time on Wisconsin Family. You've been on Girl Talk once, and we're really glad to have you with us today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
So talk to us give us a little bit of background of you and how you started BeYOUtiful Minds and Fitness. I should say BeYOUtiful.
BeYOUtiful. So I'm a marriage and family therapist as well as a certified fitness trainer. And so I work with individuals, couples, families, and helping them improve their well-being, not only their physical fitness, but their mental fitness. And so I do that through the combination of personal training and marriage and family therapy.
I love that philosophy. Like Justin said, the mind-body connection I think is so powerful, and I love that you get that and help empower others to understand that. It's really important. So combining those two, personal training and therapy, talk about some steps that you've taken to help families or help a person recreate their lifestyle.
Sure. Well, first of all, everyone's pretty scared, to talk or to check in with me, right? Because, personal trainers are a little intimidating. Going to therapy can be intimidating. So what I really do is just try to get to know the person and look at what are your goals. So what do you want to be able to be your best self? And then what is your obstacle to getting there? Because obviously they're looking to me because something's not clicking or working for them, right? So we have to assess those obstacles. Then we'll just create some short-term plans, and we'll create some long-term action plans, and we'll move forward.
I like it. Just a woman with a plan.
Woman with plan.
And you talked about obstacles, and often I've heard it said that we are our own worst enemies at times. So obviously, a lot of the obstacles are all in a person's head at times.
Can
so
be.
what is an example of a mental obstacle that you might help somebody to overcome?
Sure. I think a lot of my clients talk about emotional eating. So the idea that when we are stressed, upset, angry, bad day at work, so we keep revolving around that vending machine, right? Or our boss says something to us, and so we go to this break room and have a couple brownies, and so the idea of using food to cope with our feelings. So we work a lot on just checking in with ourselves, learning some emotional regulation tools, learning more about what we're truly feeling, bringing in some skills to be able to just be with ourselves instead of using something to maladaptively cope.
Interesting.
Eating to cope, I've never heard of this, ever.
Wise. Well, and that's such a snowballing problem. Talk about the mind-body connection there. You're utilizing food to cope with a feeling, and then your body's going to respond, which then, of course, affects your mood and feeling.
Oh, definitely.
So it's just such a snowballing thing, so an important thing not to ignore. On the same lines, let's talk a little bit about an issue that you see a lot regarding physical fitness, because there's a lot of people that struggle with that as well and trying to get motivated.
Exactly. So when I train with my clients, a lot of my clients are looking for, when I first meet them, accountability. So the idea of being present with them, helping them with their homework, scheduling their workouts, and really helping them be accountable to not only themselves but somebody else. Now with that, working in a gym environment, I like to do a lot of resistance training, a lot of strength training, and that's really scary and overwhelming to some people because you can get injured. So what we do is also focus on safety. So accountability, learning proper form, and just being really safe so that you feel comfortable in the gym. Then the second step is moving into a direction where you're your own advocate and your own person to check in with. You're accountable to yourself. So then we work on increasing discipline and really changing from an external source that motivates you to inside yourself to motivate yourself.
It's so smart because it's a learned habit, right? I mean, essentially, it might not be that you don't understand the principles behind it, but you need somebody to get you started, hold you accountable, and then help you adapt that behavior as part of your regular life.
Yeah, definitely, of course.
I'm getting it.
And we've talked about the concept of self-care and how that really has to, the whole lifestyle change has to come from a place where you have a desire to really take care of yourself versus I just need to lose some weight.
Yes.
I mean, it's like I need to take care of myself and maybe losing weight will happen and maybe it won't, and that's great. but I really just need to take care of myself, I think.
Exactly. A lot of my clients, you know, you can go, there are personal trainers everywhere, right? And so I'm really looking for someone who's interested in recreating their lifestyle.
Right, yeah, yeah. Real quick before we go, some of us may have seen this, the New York Times recently published an article about the reality TV show, The Biggest Loser, and how most of those contestants actually gained back all of the weight they lost, if not more. What are your thoughts about that as a marriage and family therapist and personal trainer?
Well, while I appreciate the show in that it brings the idea of hope and inspiration into people's lives, that they can do something and they have control, at the end of the day, I feel as though sometimes it does an injustice, because it really teaches people that they should have rapid weight loss, restrict their eating, over-exercising for hours at a time, and then that's the way to change your life, when what that does is just set up your body for a lot of imbalances and confusion, and long-term ruins your metabolism. So you want to do a holistic change, treat the entire person, do that safely.
Absolutely.
Smart.
Jessica Schultz from BeYOUtiful Minds and Fitness, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
Don't go away. When we come back, we're talking repurposing and Picker's Paradise with Best of Janesville. It's Wisconsin Family.